Good morning. I only have a few minutes here and I hope that this is not too dark. Boy, it looks kind of dark though. Well, I wanted to show you the beautiful lake, so I will do that. Out there behind me, standing over here, and man, it looks a little bit better on the camera. I only got a few minutes in between appointments this morning, but I had a thought on my drive between one appointment and the next and listening to the Mass on EWTN, thinking about the Blessed Sacrament. I'm a Catholic, as most of you know, and that means that I believe that every day at Mass, so many times a day, all over the world, Jesus Christ is coming into the world, body and blood, soul and divinity. It's a point of contention. What made me start thinking about this was I was thinking about how we differ in our interpretations, how our faiths differ. I was thinking about a couple of my next clients who are of the Jewish faith and what they think about Jesus Christ. And then I was thinking about Jesus himself and about what I'm actually listening to on the radio, and the fact that if I do believe that he is actually coming into the world, that right now, as the priest is consecrating the bread and the wine, that Jesus is appearing. And then I started thinking about the Eucharistic miracles that have actually been documented in the world, and how one in particular, a priest who was not a believer, suddenly the wine started bubbling out of the chalice right on the altar. And the congregation saw it, and it's been tested, and it's blood. It's real blood. The bread was tested, and it's real flesh. So if you are somebody who's a literalist, if you are somebody that needs evidence, and if you can believe that, let's say, for instance, what's the kid's name in the Santa Claus, Scott Calvin's son? He says, "You ever seen $1 million?" Well, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Well, if someone else has seen this and has proven it, just because you've seen it, haven't seen it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So if you can wrap your head around that in this very quick video that I've only got a couple of minutes, and then I've got to be inside again for the next, I don't know how many hours, training and talking to people. But I had this thought about faith, and I needed to share it with you. I needed to have you contemplate what that Eucharistic miracle really means, what it really is. And if it's true, which I firmly believe that it is, how many times is that happening all over the world every single day? How many times is Jesus Christ coming into the world, body and soul, right now? Think about that. Think about that as you're going about your day, and as you ponder church or whatever. If it's true, how many times is he making his real presence known in your life, all around you, no matter what you're doing, no matter how good or bad you're feeling, every single day? This is Dave Kwiecinski, DaveKFitness.com, thephilosophyofdave.wordpress.com. .com? You think so? Have a great day. And maybe it'll stop, and maybe it won't.